Hello, BenchWire gang, the family, the crew. We're finally back, better than ever. It's that time of year, the NFL, not the regular season, but it's draft season, baby. It's time to give you our mock drafts that are 100% accurate and 100% are going to happen. So if you don't like spoilers, I would click off the video right now. Thanks for the view. Bye bye.
Bye now.
But if you say thank you, we're going to spoil the NFL draft, so you don't have to. And you can watch playoff basketball. That's what we're here
Yes,
for. Steve, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I have my whole mock draft right here on my phone. I don't know if it's pretty accurate. It could be, but it took a while. But all in all, I'm ready to get into it.
Oh, I know. You tell me, man. A lot of research, a lot of hard work, a lot of we watched a lot of film too. We
Yes,
really break
yes.
down break down the
Lots of
talent.
film. Half
Yeah.
these guys I don't even know, but we're ready.
Oh, but you will know them, right?
I'll know them as I
You'll
pick
know them.
them. I'll know the school and everything.
You'll know them as you pick them. Would
Yeah.
you like to show the folks our draft board, our PFF
Yes.
draft board?
So we're going to use the PFF 2024 NFL mock draft simulator. Let me pull that up here on the screen. Bang. Now you see it. The beautiful. Oh, wait. Let me start it from the top here. Bada bing. Bada
Wow.
boom.
Oh,
There's your best
okay.
available on the clock. The Chicago Bears have
Needs
the first overall pick. Now, who
Chicago
wants to go
Bears.
first? Do you want me to go first or do you want to go
Mm,
first?
I'll just rip it off real quick. I think this is no surprise whatsoever. I got the Chicago Bears taking Caleb Williams here. I think this is he's the lock in number one pick for sure. He has good throwing ability. He's good instincts in the pocket, can move around, can make any throw possible. There's some questionable off the field stuff I don't like, wearing dresses, painting nails. That's not quarterback. That's not football I like to see. But the talent's there, and you got to take a shot on him. And I'm hoping it pans out for the Bears and their fans.
Yeah. All right. Now, my mock draft. I'm on the clock. Boom. Who am I picking? Caleb Williams out of USC. Yes, I got the franchise quarterback for the hopefully foreseeable future for the Chicago Bears. I think he's one of the better prospects in a while, probably since Trevor Lawrence, I would say. I think he's better than Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. The Bears, they're giving him perfect roster to work with. They got Keenan Allen in the offseason. They still have DJ Moore. You got DeAndre Swift. They just need to work on that offensive line, but I think he's going into a perfect situation. So I don't think he can really complain, especially being the first overall pick. So I like the pick right there, getting their franchise quarterback. Mr. Caleb Williams is now a Chicago Bear.
I like the pick. You can okay. I'll take number two too.
Yeah.
Yeah, number two. I also have another quarterback. He's at LSU, an absolute dog down there in the Bayou. I got Jaden Daniels going number two to the quarterback needy Washington Commanders. I think this is also
He's all the way down here.
I think
He's
this is
ranked
also a
21.
pretty good landing spot for him too, because of Terry McLaurin. They're up and coming. They got a new coach, Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn's a pretty good head coach. They just need it's just more of a rebuild team. And Caleb's going into a better situation right off the start, and this is more of a project. And Jaden Daniels is not quite polished quarterback yet, but he has time to grow with the system. He has all the talent and the tools in the world. He just gotta have time to grow and rebuild with the organization right now. So I think this is a good pick and no brainer for sure.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now, I have another quarterback getting taken off the board, but it's the same quarterback. It's the same quarterback. Jaden Daniels is going to go to the Washington Commanders. He's going to be their face of the franchise. And they're in the middle of a rebuild. He's got the most raw potential talent, I think, out there. He's still a lot room for improvement for sure. We'll see how he does with the new culture there, Dan Quinn and company. They hired Cliff Kingsbury, correct? I believe they did.
I think yes, they did. They did.
Yes. So I think he will fit the Cliff Kingsbury offense, and he should be should be fun to watch. Like, you could compare him to Lamar and whatnot, but I think he's one of the fastest quarterback prospects in a while. So I like the addition to the quarterback room right there for the Washington Commanders.
He is a good dual threat to have for sure. That a lot of quarterbacks bring nowadays in the modern NFL. All right, so I'm up again. Patriots, man, let's change it up. It's like, nah, we're going another quarterback. Give me that beautiful North Carolina quarterback, Drake May. That's my third pick there. They need a quarterback, right? You trade away Mac Jones. You have, I think, Jacoby Brissett's there. So you're going to draft a quarterback. There's no reason. I know people are trying to trade up, like the Giants and the Vikings and whoever want to trade up to number 3, maybe grab a quarterback, but they're just entertaining it. They're going to stay put. They're going to take Drake May here. He's got a lot of talent. I'm sure Steve's been really the expert of quarterbacks for his Giants. So I'll let him explain more of what he does, but that's who I have, Drake May, number 3.
Drake May. I like the pick. All right. Who am I going for the Patriots? So I think they're going to face the franchise quarterback here, but I'm going a different direction. This is where my draft is a little funky, all right? This could happen on draft night. Let's see how far he is. Ready? There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, my God.
I have J.J. McCarthy going number 3 to the New England Patriots. There's been a lot of buzz lately that, the Patriots love J.J. McCarthy. They love that he's a winner and, just got a national championship with Michigan and all that. Has been a winner in high school, college, and all that. And he's the most, I guess, pro-ready quarterback right now with the college system and all that. So that's why I think the Patriots are going to go there with J.J. McCarthy. It's not who everyone else is thinking they're going to get, like Drake May and all that. But I think J.J. McCarthy is going to be solid. I think I would compare him to like an Alex Smith type quarterback. I would say that's his ceiling. So he's not a bad starter if you put the right pieces around him. So I have J.J. McCarthy going to the Patriots. Change it up.
That'll be interesting.
I wanted to be different. So
that'll be interesting. I do think May's a better prospect, but it could.
I agree. I agree with that statement.
It could. Okay. Cardinals now. I'm going with maybe one of the best receiver prospects we have seen in a little while. I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. here. No brainer here. He has great size, speed, production. He's a great route runner. He can win off press coverage. He's physical off the line. He's explosive. It's a home run. It's a weapon Kyler needs. It's another layer, another dynamic that it brings to that offense. And they need to put up more points than they did last year. So Marvin Harrison Jr., let's go. Let's win some championships down in Arizona. Pause. Not going to happen. But we might get a gold jacket. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. I like the pick. I'm going to go with the same thing. I think Marvin Harrison is the clear prospect to be right there for the Cardinals. Generational talent for sure. I think he's going to be the next, I guess, Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals receiver room. I think he has that type of potential. I think he can be a Hall of Famer one day. Depends, what the Cardinals do and if they keep him on board. But he's one of the best prospects for sure. Playmaker, game changer. And I think they'll be happy with that pick. I think every mock draft has him going to Cardinals, so no brainer.
No brainer there. No brainer. He's going to be fun to watch on Sundays.
Yeah. Him and Kyler going at it.
Number 5. This team has a lot of needs. You can see that running back, tight end.
Yeah, they need a lot of people.
Corner. But and receiver. But is your boy Justin going to pick any of those needs? Hell to the no. He's not.
Oh, really?
Justin thinks the Chargers are going to take Joe Alt here, a tackle.
Okay.
We're going to protect Justin Herbert. We're going to make sure he doesn't get hurt. And he could have a full healthy season. And I want to see Quinn Johnson. That's the number 1 receiver. I think he's ready.
Okay.
Obviously, that was sarcasm.
Interesting. All right. Now that I'm on the clock,
100% right, though. I'm spoiling it.
yeah, 100% right. You could be. You could be. I'm going a little far-fetched here, but who knows? So, Chargers on the clock. I like the Joe Alt pick, but I'm going to go in a different direction. I think they want to get that receiver, and they're going to get Malik Neighbors here. I think it's a no-brainer. You lost Keenan Allen. You lost Mike Williams, and you don't want to rely on Mr. Quentin over there. So, I think Malik Neighbors is the second best prospect at the receiver spot, and you get a game changer, a playmaker for Justin Herbert, and I think he'll be great fit for sure. And then, Jim Harbaugh and company will be happy to have another weapon for Justin Herbert and another rookie on a rookie deal. You can't beat that. So Malik Neighbors to the Chargers.
I like it. Ooh, Big Blues on the clock.
Big Blues on the clock. Who we getting, Justin? I want to know.
He just eloquently explained someone. Give the Giants Malik Neighbors. That's who I have him selecting. This may make
Really?
you. I do. I feel like all to tackle that they would consider. And I don't know. I feel like the McCarthy thing may be a smoke screen a little bit. I don't know. I feel like they're not sold. They might give Daniel Jones one more opportunity before next year, and they might try to draft someone next year and build that way. So just getting in the minds of the Shinster, I think he's like, let's just LSU. Who was that receiver, Steve, that you guys had like 6 years ago?
Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, I miss him.
What school did he come from? I forget.
Oh, I know. LSU, baby.
Okay.
LSU.
And
Juice.
A little bit of a diva too, kind of drama.
Yeah, but he was
Malik
the face of the franchise. He was the face of the franchise.
Yeah, and then that's Malik Neighbors. That's what he's going to bring you. He's going to be like that Odell guy. He's going to usher Daniel Jones out of here after 1 year. Then you're going to bring someone in.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I have a trade up in my draft. Nah, we're not doing trades. I'm joking.
We're not doing trades.
Maybe the Giants trade back up and select a quarterback.
Oh, I would hope so.
Maybe. Let's see. Who do you have your Big Blue selecting?
Well, you see who's still available there. I would think he's the third best quarterback prospect. I'm going to pick up Drake May for the New York Giants. I think Drake May, if he falls in our lap like this would be amazing. I don't know if it will happen, but if he's there, I think he has the most potential out of this quarterback class other than Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, right? He's the third best. And I think he is someone that you can rely on down the stretch. Say like Daniel Jones is playing piss poor first half of the season. Then you insert Drake May. He learned a little bit, and then he's got that raw talent. Dable, he's going to develop the quarterback. I like Drake May there for the Giants at 6. I like it.
We'll see if he's there at 6 to take.
If he's there at 6, they have to get him.
I feel like this is a hopeful Giants fan.
This is a hopeful dream. I want a new face of the franchise because we lost Saquon, right? And then we have Sexy Dexy.
I got you one.
Daniel Jones ain't the face of the franchise. Drake May,
Malik Neighbors
could be that guy. Drake May could be that guy. So
but Malik Neighbors,
if that happens, Malik Neighbors would be nice. I would not be ashamed if we get Malik Neighbors. But if Drake May falls there at 6, I would take him. I think there will be some trades tomorrow. I think there will in the top 5.
There's always some kind of trade. Oh, you're saying a big trade.
Yeah. But I would like that.
The Titans, I got them going tackle. I got them going from the greatest school in the history of college football. From down south, Roll Tide Willie. You're going to Roll Tide Willie's guy, J.C. Latham. He's going to the Titans. Yeah, right there, that boy. Yeah, they need some protection.
No Olu.
I think they need some protection there. I think they're kind of linked to J.C. Latham a bit. I read, and I'm like, okay, enough for me. Sold. Alabama, he's probably going to be a stud, guaranteed. Except if he has Evan Nealitis, but I don't think he will.
Evan Nealitis. Yeah. Hey, he's going to be fine this year. Give him time. He had a bad ankle last year. All right.
You go ahead, man.
Now let's take a tackle as well. You know who I'm taking? He fell right into their laps. Joe Alt. You got to take him. I think he's the best tackle prospect out of Notre Dame. You got to protect Mr. Will Levis's blind side. Joe Alt, perfect fit for the Titans right there at 7.
All right. Yeah, that is a no-brainer if he falls that far, for sure. I had him going a couple picks earlier, so he's definitely a top
Yeah.
7 range, top 10
Oh,
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. Who do I have here? Do I surely double up on Bama prospects? Yeah, I do that. Let's go with Dallas Turner, an edge rusher. Let's get our first defensive player off the board. Let's go with another Bama guy. They need an edge rusher. It's a big hole for them. They need a defensive lineman to get out their quarterback. You just got Raheem Morris, who's a defensive-minded coach. You want to help him out, implement his defensive scheme. Why not get a guy that could go have 100%, give it 100%, have a full motor, and rush the quarterback? That would be Dallas Turner right there, man. I think that's a no-brainer pick for them, and one that will make your head coach happy for sure.
I like that pick a lot because I'm going with the same pick. I got Dallas Turner as well. They do need to shore up the edge rusher spot. And coming out of Alabama, one of the better schools. I don't know much about him, but I know he's one of the best pass rushers in this draft. And I think he'll be a great fit with the Falcons. So I got him there at 8 as well.
Glad we're on the same page there. 9. Oh, the Bears. What a draft they're gonna have, right? So you get Caleb Williams. So that obviously means we're gonna follow the social media trend and say, oh, they're gonna get Rome. They're gonna get Rome with Dunze or however you pronounce his name, right? Wrong. They're not gonna do that. I got them taking Jared first here, the defensive edge rusher from Florida State. That's who I got them picking. They need some more bodies on defense. I feel like they need more edge rushers, more pass rushers. They got Jalen Johnson back there. They got some pretty good linebacker play. So let's prove the trenches. Let's prove both the D line this draft and O line. I'm just going best player I think available. I think Jared First is that for them. Get him the premier edge rusher.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm going different direction here. I like that pick, but I have a guy out of Penn State, Olu Fashanu. You got to protect your boy Caleb Williams now, right? And I think Olu Fashanu, one of the better tackle prospects in this draft. I don't have him falling outside the top 10 like some people do. I think he is a guy that will keep Caleb Williams upright, and they need big bodies there. They got to shore up that offensive line, get some hog mollies in there. So I think they want to keep Caleb Williams healthy, and getting Olu Fashanu is, I think, the pick there.
All right. So you basically locked Olu in the top 10.
Yes, I did.
Well, Stephen Ample, I agree because that's who I have the Jets taking. I have the Jets taking Olu.
I like that.
Fashanu. Cool name, by the way. Very cool name.
Yes.
Why? He's protecting a better quarterback than Caleb Williams. Duh. Aaron Rodgers, one of the GOATs.
No, stop it.
Let's
Coming off Achilles.
So the AFC
this
East
Rodgers
is weak. The Bengals are dysfunctional as well. This might be our year to go to the Super Bowl. We just need to protect one of the kings of football, one of the greatest players I have ever seen in my life. So get the best tackle on the board of that pick right there. Don't go with Brock Bowers. You don't need him. Aaron Rodgers will get anyone open, right? I don't care if Nathaniel Hackett's calling plays. You have Aaron freaking Rodgers. Get him some protection, especially with that shitty turf. Olu's the guy. Trust me. That's who they're taking.
Okay. But they got 2 tackles this offseason. They got Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith. Why would they need him? Why?
Because they're going to need him. Morgan Moses old. So this is like a pick where they value offensive line play, right? He could beat them out in camp. You'd never know because he's got that raw ability. We saw him up close and personal. We're like, damn, that kid, that 74 guy on blue is really, really good, right? He can block, right? And so why wouldn't you want to block someone and have him learn from a Morgan Moses, a Tyron Smith? Why would you want? You would want that, and then he'll be your cornerstone.
See, that would be a good pick. That would be a good pick for you because he's still available for you. For me, he's not available, so I have the Jets taking someone else, and that's gonna be Rome Odunze out of Washington. I think he is a great receiver prospect. I think Rodgers another weapon, with Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams add Rome Odunze in there, I think he'll have 3 great weapons to throw to. There's no excuses. You got the 2 tackles this offseason. They keep you upright. You're coming off an Achilles, but you're Aaron Rodgers. So, like, they'll give you another weapon to throw to. So you got to make sure you can do that with Rome Odunze. And I think Rome Odunze will be, one of the better receivers in this league. There's 3 Alpha 1 receivers in this draft. Rome Odunze, Malik Neighbors, and Marvin Harrison. So I think the Jets are getting one of those guys at 10.
Okay. See, I think they got enough at receiver to contend. I feel like they do.
Yeah. But you can add another weapon.
That's why I went.
It would be amazing.
Insurance policy there.
Yeah.
You want to get
Mike
crazy?
Williams is always hurt. So
you want to get crazy a little bit?
Let's get some crazy.
So the Vikings, right? They lost Kirk O'Chains. He's down in the A, Atlanta now. So they need a quarterback. You may think, who's left? Steve took J.J. McCarthy. It's got to be him. No, it's not going to be him. Michael Penix will go to the Vikings tomorrow at 11.
Wow.
And it's going to shock the world. It's going to shock Stephen Angelo, but it's not going to shock me, baby, because I've seen this play out in the future. Come on, keep scrolling. There he is. Michael Penix. Why? He's a true leader. He has championship experience, and I think Kevin McCarthy likes that. He needs someone that could come in with that experience and play with a Jordan Addison, with Justin Jefferson, and still kind of contend for that division crown. So I think he's more ready than a J.J. McCarthy, more NFL ready than J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix. So that's why I went that way.
I like it a lot. I just don't see the Vikings taking Michael Penix. I think they'd rather have McCarthy there at 11. I think they like him more. But me, I have them getting a quarterback, but they can't get McCarthy. They can't get Drake May. They can't get any of those guys. So who they get? They're going to get not Michael Penix. They're going to get Mr. Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix, where is he? He's all the way down here. See, he's ranked higher than Michael Penix. I think he is a better NFL prospect.
Yeah, that's never right.
He's a better NFL prospect. He's played more years in college, hasn't been as hurt as much. And I think with the right system and Kevin O'Connell, I think Kevin O'Connell likes Bo Nix if they can't trade up, and they will select him there at 11. I think it's a great fit. He'll fit the Kevin O'Connell system.
Okay. Okay. We shall see there. We shall see. Number 12. All right. I won't keep him sitting there anymore. J.J. McCarthy, you could go to Denver. That's fine. Sean Payton went out to work you out, along with all the other staff and scouts. They were there to work you out. So there's some level of interest there. They do need a quarterback. So go with J.J. McCarthy. He just came off a national championship also.
Okay. I don't know if McCarthy falls that far, but for you, he does. That's good. I don't think he falls that far.
Yeah. Watch tomorrow. You'll be shocked.
So I know the Broncos. I know they need a quarterback, right? But they're not going to get one here. They're going to go and get Brock Bowers. They're going to get a guy that is the best tight end prospect in this draft. Okay? There's going to be other quarterbacks that are available later in this draft, so they're not going to worry about that. You got to get your quarterback of the future a weapon, and Brock Bowers is that. He's one of the best tight end prospects in a while, probably since Kyle Pitts, and I think he will be a great fit there for their future quarterback, whoever that is. So if Brock Bowers is staring you there at 12, you got to take him. So I got Brock Bowers going to the Broncos.
Like that. Raiders, I just have them going offensive line, taking a tackle. I have them taking Talise Fuaga, an offensive tackle. I forget what school he is.
Oregon State.
Oregon State. That's who I have them. Fortify the trenches up, man. That's all I got to say. Keep the trenches strong.
So The Raiders, they have a lot of needs as well. They lost Josh Jacobs in the offseason, but no, I don't got them getting a running back. No. They still need a quarterback. Who do I got Antonio Pierce taking at pick 13? That's your guy, Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix fits the Raider mold, fits the Raider way, and I think Antonio Pierce will be ecstatic if Michael Penix is still there at 13. And they get their quarterback of the future. And I think Michael Penix, all in all, he's not the best quarterback prospect, but he's still got a lot of room to work with. And if they protect him and he stays healthy and is not injury prone like he was in college, I think there's some potential there. And I think Antonio Pierce will be glad to have him on his team. So I got Michael Penix at pick 13.
Yeah, I think that would be a good leader, kind of guy he would want in the building for sure. So I can't knock that pick out at all if he's there at 13. See what the Raiders do. Oh, it's the New Orleans Saints. I'm going back-to-back offensive tackles here. I'm going to go with Troy Fautanu, offensive tackle. Give Derek Carr some protection, right? They still got enough. I think they still got enough talent at receiver. And Derek Carr's there for a little bit too. Yeah, just give him a guy. There he is. He's down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we're
making sure.
We're taking him. Taking a tackle to protect Derek Carr. Yeah, that's the guy.
All right. Now,
yeah, you're up.
I liked your tackle pick. I liked it a lot. I got them taking a tackle too, and it's the guy you picked earlier, Talise Fuaga from Oregon State. You got to keep your quarterback upright, like you said. I think Derek Carr will be glad to have him on his side. And he's coming from Oregon State. I don't know much about him, but he's one of the better tackle prospects in this draft. So I think the Saints will be happy to have him on their roster.
Team, right? I still have Rome on the board, but I like this guy a little bit more. I'm going defensive side of the ball. I'm giving the Colts Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo. Okay. He's probably one of the top two defensive back corner in this draft. A lot of talent, a lot of speed, a lot of potential. Really lockdown potential. He has I'm not calling him his Sauce-esque. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Sauce, but he plays like this similar style and like dog mentality kind of way that Sauce Gardner does. Not going to say he's going to be good or better. He has the potential to be, but I think with him sitting there, he's going to be high on people's boards. There's also a prime trade-up spot. I know teams are looking at him, trade up to get him, and I don't see him really falling this far. So I think 15 is like the cutoff. So I'm going to have the Colts to select him there.
Okay. I like that pick so much that I got the same thing. Give me Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo. And I think, the Colts, they need a lot of corner help. They need some help for sure. I think this guy fits the mold there. And the Colts, they're turning ship around now with Anthony Richardson and company. And he'll be a great addition to the rebuild. So, I got Mr. Mitchell there at 15.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Who did they just get, man? Who's their new coach? Mike McDonald, defensive guy? Okay. Same thought process I did with Raheem Morris. I see like defensive line as a need to get after the quarterback to stop the run. So I'm actually going to say they're going to get Byron Murphy the second, rather, from Texas, defensive tackle. There he is. Byron Murphy. Go in there, fill up the holes, clog the run, stop the run, get after the passer. He has a lot of raw ability and potential and a lot of strength. So let's get stronger on the defensive line, especially on the interior for them. I feel like it's a position of need that's not listed.
Dude, you're stealing my picks, man. I got the same pick. Give me Byron Murphy, the second. I like the pick because of all the reasons you just said. They got the guy from the Ravens, Mike McDonald. They want to get a defender that can clog up the middle, like Justin said. And I think Byron Murphy is the guy. I think he's the guy that fits the mold. and fits what they want to do there in Seattle. So I like the pick. Give me Byron Murphy for the Seattle Seahawks.
I love a good defensor pick. So nice job.
Defensor. I don't know what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. So the Jaguars are on the clock. They lost. What was his name? Calvin Ridley, right? So you'd think
They
they'd
did.
take a receiver. Nah. Let's get better on defense. The defense kind of let you down at the end there. I got them taking Terrion Arnold, corner from Alabama. Oh, if it's not him, it's either 1A, 1B with him and Quinyon. Some people like Terrion better. Some people like Quinyon better, but it's like this. It's like really, really close. So I know a lot of teams like both of them. So they're corner 1A, 1B in this draft. And I see them going easily in the top 20 up and select them here. It's a good position to need there too. We got oh my gosh, you guys got it's a good counter pick too. The stuff on Diggs trade, he just went to the Texans, so you got that. There's Pittman Jr. over at the Colts, and it's just a good counter to all that. And Calvin Ridley's now on Tennessee too, so you need someone to help him stop this guy. So they're legit threats. So get a corner, let him develop, and let him face off against these guys, and let him develop into an all-pro. That's what I would do.
I love it, man. I love it because I got the same pick again. Terrion Arnold.
Gosh.
Yeah, I got onto the Jags, man. I think, whatever the Jags want to build on that defense side of the ball, Terrion Arnold fits the mold there with the Jaguars. They need help at DB, and he is one of the best corners in this, I guess, draft class. And I think, they could go other positions there, but if he's staring you there at 17, you got to pick him. I think coming out of Alabama and just having the success that he's had, you got to take him there at 17. So I like that pick, Justin. I like it a lot.
Thanks, man. It's really close, like you said. It's like 1A, 1B. Some teams might like Terrion Arnold a little bit better than Quinyon, and vice versa. Some teams might like Quinyon a little bit better. So it's pick your poison there. You cannot, if it was the other way around, if Terrion went 15 and Quinyon went 17, it's like, all right, they're both really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So home run picks for those two teams. Now we go to 18. No, I promise we're going to go different here because I see someone that's still on the board. Brock Bowers, I'm selecting him here. A tight end is a spot they need, and there's a lot of stuff that came out today. Trey Hendrickson's threatening them to retire if they don't trade him, basically. And T. Higgins is like, screw you guys, you tagged me, I want out. But I assume they'll keep T. Higgins, he'll play, and they'll figure out if they're going to trade Trey Hendrickson or not. But they need another weapon for Joe Burr, because he just paid him a lot of money. You need another weapon. So why not get one of the most dynamic tight ends that we've seen in a while? Get Brock Bowers in there, and let's go back to the playoffs. Let's go back on a run.
They don't need Brock Bowers, man. They just signed Mike Gesicki. They don't need Brock Bowers. Come on, now.
Well, they could run two tight end personnel with him and Gesicki.
I know. If Brock Bowers is there, you got to take him. That is like an easy pick for sure.
That was easy.
Who do I have? I got another guy that Justin likes. This might be a little bit of a reach, but I got Kool-Aid McKinstry, another Alabama corner, going back to back. I think the Bengals need some help at corner, and I think Kool-Aid will fit the mold there. I just think there's still a lot of holes on the defense side of the ball for the Bengals, and they didn't even make the playoffs last year. So you gotta build up that defense and build up that secondary as well. And they go with Kool-Aid. They just want the Kool-Aid, man. So they're sipping the Kool-Aid. So I got Kool-Aid McKinstry. They got Kool-Aid McKinstry at 18. What do you think of that? A little bit of a reach. It might be a little bit of reach, but I had fun with it.
It's a fun pick. Anywhere he goes tomorrow, I'm gonna have a huge reaction because he got the coolest name in football now. I know Olu has a cool name. He does, but the coolest name is Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's the sick name.
Yes,
for sure. Who are we at now? The Rams. Um, I got a little bit of a homer pick. I feel like territory matters in these drafts, like close proximity. I got the LA Rams on the board. And Vaiatu Latu, an edge rusher from UCLA, is there. A lot of potential. I think that's who the Rams are going to select at the 19th overall pick. They're going to snag him up there. They're going to bring him in, and he's going to rush the pass rusher. Also, they lost Aaron Donald, so they're going to have to find some kind of guy to replace him. And he's got ability. He's got a lot of potential. He had a productive year at UCLA. And I think he could grow into another cornerstone defensive player for them.
I do like that pick. I'm going to go with the edge rusher as well, but this guy was already taken off your board, but he hasn't been taken off mine. I got Jared Verse, and yeah, they got to fill the void, Mr. Aaron Donald, and if Jared Verse is there at 19, you got to pick him up, and he's one of the better pass rushers coming out of Florida State. You got to fill that void there of Aaron Donald. So Jared Verse, I think, will fit the mold for the LA Rams.
Who are the Steelers going to take? Rome fell so far. Art thou Romeo? Welcome to the land of the Yinzers. Roma Dunzo.
I don't know how
you are a third Steeler.
I don't get that.
What?
How he fell that far for you? Yeah.
Nah,
he's really good.
He's okay, man. He's okay. It's all good because my philosophy, right? This is a reflection on how I would draft. You need to go interior, and then I felt like the corner prospects were, you could argue, were more important to the teams that were picking ahead. And I also valued the trenches. Dude, I wouldn't be shocked if we went. And plus, from Pittsburgh's point, you lost Deontay Johnson. He's traded. So you just have George Pickens. So you need another receiver. And wow, Roma Dunze fall in your lap.
Yeah. If he's there, yeah, you got to take him.
Yeah.
Got to take him. All right.
That's my philosophy.
I like it. I have the Steelers getting a receiver, but it's not Rome because he's already taken off my board. Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU. They're just known for having all these great receivers. Odell, Jarvis, Malik Neighbors now coming out of this draft class. Justin Jefferson, you name them, they're just known for being wide receiver. Brian Thomas, yeah, they need to get a receiver. They lost Deontay Johnson, and just having George Pickens there, that's not going to cut it. Brian Thomas is there, you got to take him out of LSU. I think Russell Wilson will make him a better receiver, and it will be a good fit there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So give me Brian Thomas Jr.
I like it. I could see that happening too. The Dolphins. I have there's a guy Tua. He's got some health concerns from getting hit in the past, so you got to protect them. But I didn't go tackle. I went with a guy that can play like every position on the line. He has tackle experience. He has center experience, I believe, and guard experience. I'm going with Graham Barton. There he is, Graham Barton, the Duke guy. Yeah, the first little guy. You can plug him at guard. You can plug him at center, tackle. He's a guy for to protect Tua there, and that you have to value that at this point. So the offense will still be dynamic. So you don't need another playmaker. The defense will be okay. So I just think you need to go offensive line, and I just went with the guy that has the most versatility for them to play anywhere on the line.
I like it a lot. I want the same pick. Graham Barton. I think he will be one of the better offensive line prospects in this draft class, and I think, yeah, you want to keep Tua healthy. He's your face of the franchise. He can't get concussed any much more because his career might be over soon if that happens. So I think Graham Barton, he's going to be a great pick there for the Dolphins. Keep Tua upright, and he could play all the positions like you said. So I like the pick a lot. Graham Barton. Boom.
I do. Oh, Eagles time. What if they stay packed at 22? What are they gonna do? I don't honestly. I don't really know if they're gonna say pack the 22. I was listening to an insider to say most likely he's either trading up or trading back. He's probably going to move some one way or the other. So, but in the scenario if he does stay at 22, a lot of corner rumors going out. They want Quinion. They're interested in Arnold. They liked his visit there, so they could trade him for him. But I'll go with the best corner remaining. I put Cooper Deshaun here for the Eagles. Regarded as one of the best corner prospects. He's not on the level of a Terrion Arnold or Quinion, but he did get. I believe he got hurt at some point during the season, and he wasn't able to compete and really show what he's got. But the talent's still there. Really good, really unique prospect, and someone you got to take a chance on. It has the ability to be a good corner in this league. So I like the Cooper Deshaun pick for
That's a
any
good
team
pick.
that's a corner needing team. And like the Eagles, they're a corner needy team. So get the best corner on the board if you're at 22 and you can't get the other two guys. Get the third best, get Quinion. I mean, not Quinion, Cooper Deshaun. My fault. I guess I'm hoping they take Quinion.
Yeah, they have to.
Please.
They're going to trade up.
So
Eagles.
Cooper, I got Deshaun.
I have the Eagles selecting a corner, but it's not going to be Cooper. I got the guy out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. I think they like
Okay.
Nate Wiggins. I think because him playing at Clemson, they like Clemson prospects. Who was that one guy they drafted in the third round? What was his name? I forget his name.
What, Kayvon
He was
Wallace?
more. Yeah, he was more of
Oh
a
my
special
God.
teams player. He didn't really pan out.
Oh my
He didn't
God.
really pan out.
They love
But they're
Clemson
good.
guys.
They love
Oh
Clemson
my
guys and Georgia guys, but they like Nate Wiggins here. I think Nate Wiggins, he will be a decent corner for sure. I don't know if he's Cooper level, but Howie likes his Clemson guys. So give me Nate Wiggins.
No, he don't. Not Georgia. Oh my gosh. It's not tied to Clemson. Oh my God. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
I
I'm
think
not
he had a
gonna
top
get the
30
Eagles
visit. I don't know.
prospect. I'm not gonna-
I think they're more interested in the other three guys, but hey, you never know. Maybe they have a change of heart. Maybe it's all smokescreen. Like Nate Wiggins is our CB1. We love him when we get him. So you never know. Vikings on the clock. I got them taking a tackle. I think they need that. I got Amarius Mims going to
Ooh.
the Vikings to protect their cornerstone, their future in Michael Penix. So we need to protect them now. That's what I think is going to happen.
All right. I like that. Well, the Vikings, they already got Bo Nix. I like the tackle pick, but if Cooper's there at 23, they need DB help. You got to pick Cooper. I think Cooper would be a great fit for the Vikings. You need to build up that defense because, they were lackluster last year on the corner side of the ball. So adding Cooper there will be a great fit for the Flores defense. So give me Cooper at 23.
Yeah, I can't hate that pick at all. 24, the Dallas Cowboys. Who are they going to pick? Got a lot of needs. They could go a number of ways here. I have him protecting Dak Prescott. I haven't taken. I feel like they like Oklahoma guys. I'm not really sure if that's the case, but I haven't taken Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle. They lost Tyron Smith. And Tyron Smith has some versatility. He's playing more inside. So I feel like they need another tackle to help replace that, protect Dak Prescott. So I went with Tyler Guyton there. I think going back to the last pick, I feel like proximity helps that. You get to see a guy more, scout him more. Same thing with here. Oklahoma's not too far from Dallas. So I feel like they had a lot of scouts there seeing him. And I think they take a tackle here to fill that Tyron Smith void and protect Dak Prescott.
It's a good pick. I also have the Cowboys selecting a tackle, but since J.C. Latham is still available, I have them picking J.C. Latham out of Alabama. You got to get a guy to fill the void of Tyron Smith, like you just said. And, Dak They got to keep him upright. They don't want to get him hurt like they did that one year and their season was over. So I think J.C. Latham's a great fit right there at the tackle spot, can protect his blind side. And, what else? What more could you want with him falling there at 24? So I like that pick.
Yeah, you have a lot of tackles on the board, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just our philosophies being shown. I value more the
Yes.
line play. You value more the flashy players, Maybe. I'm just conjecturing. Packers, they always go defense, so I'll stay with the defensive pick. But I'm going with Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think this is where he goes.
Okay.
There's a lot of uncertainty with like the Jair Alexander. Where's he gonna do? I think having Kool-Aid there will help. And now you got Keenan Allen and you got DJ Moore to deal with there. So having another corner is cool. And you have like the Amon Ross, like that division's just loaded. And then you got Justin Jefferson and Addison. So I feel like another corner is a smart pick to just countering what the other teams have, just getting another corner to play alongside. Like if Jair Alexander's still playing there, right? He ain't got traded yet.
He's still there. Yes.
So, yeah, let's roll with them two at my starting cornerback spots, and let's ride.
All right. I got the Packers filling the void of missing out on David Bakhtiari, or not missing out, letting him walk and cutting him because he's been injury prone. It hasn't been the same ever since he's gotten hurt. I got them taking Troy Fautanu, and I think he'll be a great pick there because you got to fill the void of David Bakhtiari, and I think Troy Fautanu fits that spot right there. And you want to make sure Jordan Love, your guy, is upright and all that. So I think Troy will be the guy there. He's a solid tackle prospect. So I got 2 tackles in a row going off the board in Troy Fautanu and J.C. Latham. So I think it'll be a good fit for the Packers if he falls to 25.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I like it. Oh, similar philosophy of like replacing. I'm going to stick with that trend. Devin White's no longer there, so I haven't taken the best linebacker in this draft. I haven't taken Edgerrin Cooper at this spot. Like a versatile. Where is he at? Come on, show.
Where the hell is he?
There he is.
He's ranked 59.
There's always that reach pick. They're gonna take a linebacker there. Maybe, but this is 100% accurate. I'm spoiling it. They're gonna definitely take Edgerrin Cooper to replace that Devin White Floyd play off of Fonte David and all those dogs on the defense. Another Todd Bowles guy that he could send on blitz packages and stuff like that. I think that's a cool pick. And why not? I'm going to shout out a linebacker in this mock draft. Edgerrin Cooper, let's get it.
I just noticed something. During my mock draft, I forgot to put pick 26. Interesting. Uh-oh. That shakes up my draft a little bit.
You can't count, guys.
I have them taking a this is a great pick. It's going to be a great pick. Ready? They need linebacker help, right? They just lost Devin White. So I think Peyton Wilson right there from North Carolina State is a great fit. And, I totally did not forget the Bucs pick at all. But, he just fell right into their laps at 26. So I like the pick, and he'll be a great pairing with Levante David. So beautiful.
Interesting. Linebacker, same philosophy. I like it.
Yeah.
Cardinals are up again. Ooh, okay. Let's go to our college, Steve. Let's go to Penn State. This is where I think Chop Robinson's going to go. I think he's going to he tested really, really well on the combine. I think teams are going to be infatuated by that. I think Jonathan Gannon especially will be infatuated by it. They need some help on the line, rushing the quarterback, right? They have to get to the guys like Brock Purdy, Matt Stafford, and Geno Smith, those guys that play a couple times a year. So they got to get to him, get Chop Robinson. He's going to be raw coming out. He's not going to flash right away, but he's more of a developmental guy. But he has the flashes to be a pretty solid pass rusher for sure, though. So I think that's where they're going to go.
Okay, I like that spot. He makes the first round. I don't know. I don't know if he makes the first round. We'll see. We'll see in my
I
draft.
know.
But I do have them getting an edge rusher, and it's gonna be Latu, if that's how you say his name from
Latu.
Latu out of UCLA. He did fall a little bit for me, but I think it'll be a great pick up for the Cardinals. Again, an edge rusher because they haven't really had one in a while. So ever since J.J. Watt, I guess you could say. But I think they need to get a guy, and I think Latu fits the spot right there. So you got to get Latu at 27.
Like it. 28. Bills, they lost Stephon Diggs. They lost Gabe Davis. All they have notable is like Shakir, my dog, and Dawson Knox. I believe he's still there. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's got to be still there. Dawson Knox is still for life.
Dalton Kincaid.
They
have Curtis Samuel, I think, right?
They might have Curtis Samuel. So, but my point is they're going Bryce Thomas Jr. here to help solidify that wide receiver room and get Josh Allen another weapon.
I like that.
That's my pick.
That's your pick? Beautiful. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, remember how I said that Chop wasn't going to go in the first round?
No.
He's going to fall to the Bills. Yes.
You passed him.
I passed him.
Yeah.
Chop, welcome to Buffalo. They need more help on, I guess, the defensive side of the ball. And I think Chop, you pair him with Von Miller and company, and then he could take over for Von Miller when he's about to retire because, he's on his way out. I think, he's a developmental prospect. And, with Von Miller, he could teach him a thing or two, and I think it's a good fit. They need some more help on the defense side of the ball. But, Brian Thomas is not there. So I think that's why, Chop Robinson would be the pickup for the Bills.
I like it. I do like it. The Lions are on the clock. I have them going back to the Dolphins pick, similar thing. They just paid Penny Sewell up. He's the highest paid offensive tackle, offensive lineman in the league now. It's a big congrats to him, along with Amon-Ra. But I'm going to stay along that offensive side. I think they're going to go interior, especially like the Dan Campbell way, the philosophy that they're having, like the tough ground and pound, throw it. I think they're going to go offense here. They're going to take Jackson Power Johnson, center, but that could also play guard, I believe. So they might confirm the guard to help the interior of the line be a little bit more stout when you face a lot of good NFC teams that have a solid D line, right? I think that's what was part of the problem in the NFC Championship game is that the Niners were getting home on Goff towards the end of the game. They couldn't keep him off of Jared. So let's just go off that traumatic experience that still haunts us, right? We're so close. We blew it. Let's get a guy to help protect the Goff.
Bro, you stole my pick. Jackson Powers Johnson. Bang! I got him too.
Crazy.
Dan Campbell and company. They got to pick this man up. He fits the mold, fits the culture there. Nice gritty guy for offensive line, and they got a great offensive line as it already is, right? I know he could play. He plays center, but you can move him to guard and whatnot. And I like the pick there because they already have Frank Ragnow at center, so you don't want to put him at center. So you can move him to guard. I think Jackson Powers Johnson would be a great fit for that Lions team, and he's going to learn from some of the best offensive linemen in this league with the Lions. So I like the pick there at 29 for Jackson Powers Johnson.
Some of the best.
Yeah.
So Ravens, they had a strong showing last year. A couple of spots they could go. But I feel like their defense is stout, so I'm not going defense. Wide receiver, that's where I'm leaning towards. They're not bringing Odell back most likely. And there was a guy that ran like a 4.22, I want to say, in the combine. That's a speedster that could stretch the defense even more so. I'm going Xavier Worthy, wide receiver from Texas. A little flashy pick. Um, Suit is blazing speed that can take the top off of any defense. So I don't think it's might not happen or not, but just a guy that adds another layer to their offense. So I went with Xavier Worthy for just a combine and what he's done. 45 and a half. Watch, going to draft 30.
Why is he? That's bad. That's
He's
awful.
blazing fast. He's the fastest player in the draft. So I'm like, why not just take him here? You give a little more deep threat.
Yeah, I like the pick. I like it. I just don't know why PFF ranked them all the way down there, but that's their grades and whatnot, so it is what it is. I have the Ravens also selecting a receiver. I got Adonai Mitchell from Texas. I don't have Xavier Worthy, but I think, yeah, they do need another receiver. Odell's not there. And, you got to pair him up with Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman and giving Lamar another weapon. And Adonai Mitchell would be a great fit for the Ravens. They really don't need defense because their defense was one of the best in the league last year. So get a guy like Mitchell at receiver, be a great fit. So, yeah, I got him at pick 30.
I like it. The Niners. Nate Wiggins is a first round pick. That's who I have the Niners selected.
Okay.
I have him going there. Just another a body back in the secondary that could help out. Javarius Ward's a solid defensive player, but also I think they needed a guy next to him that could play a little bit. We saw that happen in the Super Bowl where they just kind of picked the opposite of him a little bit. So I feel like getting another guy to go alongside with him is a smart play. So get the best corner available at 31, and I have Nate Wiggins going there.
I like it. I have the Niners going a different direction. I have them picking, if I can find him. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Darius Robinson out of Missouri. They're going edge. They got to get a guy alongside Nick Bosa. I know they got Leonard Floyd, but they want a guy that can take over Leonard Floyd's spot because he's only on a 1-year deal. So I think Darius Robinson, guy out of Missouri, edge rusher, I think he's projected to go higher than where he was ranked on PFF. And I think he could fall at the end of the first round. So I think Darius Robinson, he's like a late first rounder, early second rounder. He could easily go there to the Niners at 31. So I have him there.
He can, but do you think they would pass? They would take him and pass up on Amarius Mims, a tackle that he could also position of need for them.
Yep.
Okay.
I do. I think.
Yeah. All right. Final pick of our mock draft: the reigning, defending Kansas City Chiefs. Who are they gonna do? What are they gonna pick? I mean, who are they gonna pick? My goodness, can I not speak today? But Donnie Mitchell's there. Interesting. Troy Franklin. Not gonna lie to the BenchWire family. Never really heard of him. I'm not gonna pick him. Jerzon. Nah. I don't feel like they're going defense. Nah. I don't like either of them. Oh wait, stop. I see someone. Scroll up a little. Lat McConkey. He's going. That's who I have.
Oh, analyzing it.
My draft.
They're gonna grade it.
The smart route runner knows how to run against coverage. Where's my grades? Darn it!
There's just led. Oh, your grade?
Wait.
You got paid for it. I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's my pick there. Lat McConkey, smart receiver. There's a Rashid Rice problem that they don't know what's going to happen with, so they're going to need another receiver. And honestly, one of my favorite prospects in this draft, just a smart route runner, knows how to get open in zone coverages. Just a smart player, not like the most athletic, not the biggest, but just a guy that can get open, like a Julian Edelman kind of guy. That's just a smart route runner, smart football player. That's who he reminds me of. And that would be a good weapon for Mahomes. So Lat McConkey's just a luxury pick for them at that point.
I like it. Now, I got a receiver going there too. It's a guy you already took. He's all the way down here, I think. Where was it?
Xavier Worthy?
Yeah, Xavier Worthy.
Wait, go back. No.
I can always search. I can just search
Yeah,
it.
just type Mixon.
Oh,
Nah, VIR.
let's do that. I can't spell, but yeah, I got Xavier Worthy, one of the faster prospects in a while. He ran what 4.22? You said.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
4.42s.
With the question marks at receiver that they have, you don't know what Rashee Rice is going to do because of his legal troubles and all that. You don't know what Kadarius Toney's up to nowadays because the GM said they still like him, but I don't know if he's going to see playing time and whatnot. It just depends. He's just always hurt and he drops the ball. But I think Xavier Worthy right there, they need another receiver with the question marks they have in that receiver room. So getting a guy like him at 32, that's a great pick for being a Super Bowl champion. Getting a guy like Xavier Worthy. So all in all, that is our mock draft.
That is it.
I like the little picture they gave us here. I might post this on BenchWire. Ooh.
Please
But
do. Yeah, we could post that
yeah.
tomorrow and refer back to it because it's 100% accurate.
Yes, 100% accurate. So you could look at Justin's here. Any like surprises that you picked that, were fun to do?
I guess Rome falling to 20 is the most surprising. I don't know. I think he goes higher than that. I feel like if he slips like that, like that's why
I think someone will trade up and get him if that
that's why
happens.
trades are so hard to do, right? If he does
Yeah.
fall, like if it does go this way, how I have it, I could see if you want to scroll down, like you could see like a Saints or a New Orleans Saints, like they could probably select them, but they're also like a team. Maybe Dallas could trade up for him. Vikings, no, not really. But there's like a team that could trade up and get him. Like maybe the Dolphins splash, they splurge a little bit. They want to trade up and get him. Like even the Steelers could trade up just to make sure, even though I hadn't fallen to 20. But there's receiver needy teams in there. But like the Jets could be for one, but I just valued the offensive line more so than I did receiver in this draft. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's like going to be the trend. It's like we got to protect our quarterbacks. So I feel like we're going to see runs on tackles and interior alignment.
Let's see. The surprise of my draft will probably be Drake May falling to 6 to the Giants. Because no one's going to end JJ McCarthy going 3. There's been a lot of rumors like JJ McCarthy could easily go in the top 6, easily. So if the Patriots take him there at 3 and then Drake May falling down to 6, that's crazy. But we don't know like what's going to happen with the trades and stuff. Are the Vikings going to move up in the top 5 or 6? Like we don't know. They might select a quarterback or another quarterback needy team like the Raiders. Maybe they want a guy. So there's a lot of question marks right there at the quarterback spot. We'll find out tomorrow night. But yeah, if Drake May falls 6 to Giants, I would love that as a Giants fan because I still think we do need a franchise quarterback. And I don't know if Daniel Jones is the guy. He's been injury prone and just has been consistent. So I don't know. We will see. But I would gladly take Malik Neighbors if, we don't get one of those top quarterback guys. Like that's who Justin had the Giants picking. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had him taking Malik. I did.
Maybe Nate Wiggins at 22 might be a little bit of a surprise.
I just feel like at that point in my draft, I guess for your Giants point of view, I just feel like at that point they are focused on quarterback. I think that's their top priority. And I feel like if those top 3 are gone, they might say, look at their board and say, hey, it might be down to Neighbors or Alt. And in my instance, they went Chargers went with Alt, and it's like, okay, Neighbors is our best player available. We don't feel too confident about McCarthy or Penix. Which get a guy that can ball. They can play receiver well. So
yeah.
I went with Neighbors there. I just feel like they're going to stay true to their board. If they stay at 6, they can't move up. So
yeah. Well, there you have it. There is our 2024 NFL mock draft. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's going to be plenty of more content. We'll have a nice little draft party tomorrow. So, technically, this video will be uploaded today. We're going to have a draft party tonight. So, tune in It's going to be great. It's going to be electric. There's going to be a lot of special guests, so tune in for that. And we're going to be watching some playoff basketball as well. So you're going to see a lot of reactions.
A lot of screaming.
A lot of screaming. It's going to be fun.
18 and up, because there's going to be a lot of cursing.
There will be a lot of cursing, but, it is what – if you pop on and you're not 18, it's okay. We'll gladly take the view. But all in all, if you did enjoy this, like this video, subscribe, share it with your family and friends. We got a link tree down below with all our social medias. What's up?
Yes. I was just going to say, I especially want the old people to show up tomorrow.
Oh, we want the old people.
I don't want them to have a heart attack, but it'll be fun for them. It'll be entertaining.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, for sure. We will be live on YouTube, so go check us out there. That's where you're watching this video. And this will also be on Spotify, this mock draft, along with Apple Podcasts, because we're going to put this technically as a podcast because it's like an hour long, and you can listen to if you don't want to look at us actually drafting and all that. But, yeah, stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be a great night, hopefully, for, every NFL fan out there. And we'll catch you guys later. BenchWire.
Out.